Welcome to part 3. This is graphing a compound inequality on the number line. We're going to look at compound inequalities where we have more than two inequalities that we're talking about, or actually just two, really, for now, inequalities that we're talking about. It says graph the compound inequality on a number line. So we're going to first create a number line that contains our numbers. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll label them 1, 2, 3, 4, and 0. It says graph x is less than 1, so I'm going to put an open circle because it's not equal to. And then what I need to do is I need to graph values less than 1. Well, the values less than 1 are going to be 0, -1 to -infinity. So I need to go here and say this direction for x is less than 1. For x is greater than or equal to 3, I'm going to graph on 3, and it's going to be a closed dot because it's greater than or equal to. And then I'm going to graph values larger than 3. And that's all it is. Just make sure your dot's the correct way and on the right point, and you're okay. Let's look at another one. Here we have an and compound inequality. We're going to look at 2. We'll put 3 up here. So we have 2, 1, 0, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and -6. I want to graph values less than 2 and greater than -6. So let's start with that. Here's -6, and it says values greater than -6. I've got x is less than or equal to 2. Excuse me, I have the wrong line here. It should be an open circle. Values less than or equal to 2. When I have an and they are going at each other, these are going to actually overlap and stop at each other's point. So this is going to be my graph. It's going to be an in-between graph. And that's how you graph it. Let's look at one final equation. This is another OR equation. I need at least -1 and at least -4. The inequality says that x is less than -4, so I'm going to graph values less than -4, so -5 and so on. And it says greater than -1, so I'm going to graph values larger than -1, so towards 0. And that's my graph. So remember to just make sure you have the correct dot and graph in the correct direction. Good luck.